Sometimes social media can make you feel defeated. You're seeing so many people live their life, living their lifestyle, living the exact thing that you want to be living and desire. And you're just so confused on how can you get there? Like, how do I get from A to B? How do I go from my mindset now and my circumstance to my dream life, my dream health, my dream car? A lot of times we sit, even us that go through the work and go seek the info, sometimes it's just not that clear. Maybe we get into a side hustle, we're actually making content, but it's just not clicking for us. What is going on? Why isn't it working for me? Well, one thing is there's definitely some emotional and money blocks going on. Whether you're chasing the money too hard, your environment is interrupting your pattern. So right when you're about to have a breakthrough, something happens and it shakes you up and it sets you 5 steps back. Maybe you're not passionate about what you're doing. You don't really love it. It's not really you. That's a thing. Or maybe you're stretching yourself in so many directions that you feel you don't love it. You think you don't. It could be things that you know you had interest in, but you're so pressured that you can't create. This is a creative niche. The business, whatever the vehicle is, that's one thing. The product, that's another. But how you present it is another. And one thing that also was holding me back was just how I presented the information. To me, I felt like I could communicate. I felt like I was getting my point across. But in reality, you're just giving people a lot of knowledge that is not translating into actual info. See, data is one thing. We can get on here and talk numbers, why, how, but if it's not computing in your mind, it's not information. Information is something you can actually implement and go get a result. So many of you could be sitting there giving people all this data and it's just not sticking. Whatever the case may be, you now know how to analyze it and figure it out. That is key. It's super key to know what you're doing wrong so you don't just throw spaghetti on the wall and hope it sticks. And that's what I'm here for. That's my specialty. Able to compute information and put it into a simple manner for you to digest and go do what you want with it. Now, when we get back into how am I going to get into the situation that I really want? Well, first you have to stop speaking on things you don't want, energy that you want to get out your life. Stop bringing it back. Stop harnessing it. Stop saying I can't. It's not going to happen. See, this is why I always fail, because you will continue to fail. Next, you have to become a student of the game. You never want to think you know everything, because there's always new information that you can acquire. Just today, just yesterday, I acquired some amazing information that allowed me to deliver this message here on how to speak to my audience in a way that they can digest. There's a few different people. There's people who love to understand how human activity works, how the mind works. There's people who like storytelling. There's people who like analytics, results. And there's people that just want to feel something. They want to feel they can do it. They want to release those dopamines that allow them to get energized and go put things in perspective. Working with me is different because how I think, how I digest information. And I'm blessed to have this skill. Even if you're someone in business and you're feeling stuck, maybe there's some things I can unlock. It doesn't matter the vehicle. It doesn't matter the opportunity. It's all about the content and the problems you want to solve for people. Hopefully you got some knowledge out this video, and you can find all my details somewhere, whether it's in the comments or it's in the description. And have a good one.